Okay. What is up, guys? Today we're playing some Planet Coaster. If you don't know what this game is, if you ever played the Roller Coaster Tycoon series, it's a game like that. But much newer release. I think it's a better format. And today we're going to be teaching you how to build a roller coaster. I figured I'm going to do some tutorials about this game for new players that want to get into this game that don't know what it's about. Or they're used to the Roller Coaster Tycoon format and they want to get used to this format because I'll admit it's a little bit trickier. You can customize the dimensions a little bit more. There's my little guy here. Check me out on Steam, Tag Force Delta. Alright, let's dive right in. So you're going to do is you're going to click play and go into sandbox mode. And what I do, I mean, you choose on if you want tropical, desert, whatever. I normally go to custom. And just for simplicity of this video, I'm not going to worry about any of this. We're just going to go to start. Alright, so this will load up. And, alright, that's good. Let me get used to the controls again real fast. Alright. So this is your park. I know, it's not much. This is the land they give you. The graphics are really good about this game. The graphics are fantastic. Let's get into this real fast. I mean, the controls are a little bit finicky, a little bit, but... Alright. Alright, let's dive into this. I'm gonna find a spot. Where do I want to put this coaster? Right in the middle of nowhere should be fine. Alright, you're gonna go down here to the Coasters tab. And they have a lot. These are already pre-made coasters that you can already put in. But today we're going to learn how to build it. So we're going to click on Custom. And there's different models of coasters you can build. You got a Giga Coaster, an Impulse, inverted coaster, inverted four-seater coaster, RMC style coasters. So... I mean, there's different ones you can choose from, depending on what you want to build. Got some DLC content that I don't want to buy right now. So everyone knows, let's see. My favorite coaster to build, I probably would have to go with... Alright, let's go with something that can do loops. Here, we'll just go to a Steel Hybrid. This is my favorite type of track to build with. Wait for it to load up for a second. There it is. Alright, so you're going to place your station. Alright, to rotate your station, you're going to want to hold Z. And you can rotate it which way you want to go. If you zoom in here, you can see the arrow which way the train is going to go. So I'm going to turn it this way. And to turn, you just move your mouse which way you want it to go. And now that I let go of Z, I can move it freely. Shift, you can move it up and down. And if you've ever been to Amusement Park, most coasters are not on the ground. They're about yay high in the air, or maybe the yay high. We'll go yay high. Alright, station's built. Now what you can do from here is, depending on what ride you have and the format here for simplicity, you can go back to station and you can change which way the layout is. Like right now, guess enter from the left and they'll exit from the left. So I'll do entry from left, exit from right. There we go. I see a little guy moved here. Oh no, we'll go back to utilities. Utilities lets you place down the track and we'll go bam. Alright, so this is just your basic track, just to roll along. And this game does follow some physics. I mean, if you just do it straight, like if I were to just... You just click to place the track. If I do something like this, I mean, it would just stop. It's friction, all that fun stuff. And if you want to get rid of the track, you right click to get rid of the track. But for simple, you click on the chain lift, which luckily the game gives you a little bit of, what's about if like you don't know what's going on, you're just doing this for fun. But what you can do is you can add a chain lift, and then the ruler makes the track longer, shorter, like if I want to make it really short, then put it really steep up. This moves it up and down. You gotta hold it though, so if I really want it to go up, let's get a different angle on this. I mean, we can start this thing off really steep, but let's make it a realistic. So I don't think that'll pass any kind of like codes or anything. Let's extend it a little bit, and we'll 47 degrees seems about right. For an RMC, that's about right. Down from here, you don't have to, but to make yourself go a little bit further, I'd extend that, and then just click, click. Alright. You can go as high as you want, but I'm just gonna top it off there. It's gonna be a short one. I'll bring it back down a little bit, then we'll stop. We'll top it off. That doesn't seem like a realistic. If you're going for realistic looks, I never seen a coaster that caps off that sharp. So what I would do to correct this is maybe here, then turn off the chain, pull it back down. There we go. That's a little bit more realistic. See what I mean? You can adjust the angles a lot more if you want to get an exact angle. And you want to pull, make it pull out. Okay, I don't like that. Yeah. Alright, so we made the left hill. From here, we can do two options. We can make airtime hill. We can make our first inversion. But before I go any further, come over to this menu here. You see a thing called Start Test. Click Start Test, and this little camera down here, you can see what it's going to look like. And I'll do that weird bug thing real fast. And you can also change the chain lift speed in the menus while you're building it too. If you click the track again, then there'll be a menu over here. It'll tell you different options you can do with the chain, how fast you want it to go. Alright, let's get out of this. Just click on the camera again. Stop test. Alright, from here I think we're gonna create our first inversion. So what we're gonna first we're gonna go up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a nice wide angle of ascent. Then I'm gonna start leveling it off. I've seen a lot of RMC rides that do this. We'll make it. There's a little thing right there. See how it says 0.00? That's your degrees, like negative degrees, positive degrees. So to know your level, excuse me, we'll go 0, 0. Then what we're gonna want to do is you're gonna go into loop. These are loops. So like anything that does this kind of motion, rolls. Well, you'll see what I mean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to want to do kind of like a barrel roll kind of. There's different ones. There's a heartline roll, inline twists. Like this is a inline roll. Some of them are twist. Yeah, inline twist. I want a heartline roll though. We're going to do entry though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to expand it by a lot. And I don't want that. I want a loop now. And go half down. And see, it turns red when you can't do it, because as you can see, the rest of the track's going into the ground. So what we're going to do is bring it back in. And now that's green, we can place it. You know what we could probably do now is what I'll do is make a I'll make a small airtime hill. And like I said, this follows physics, so you can never make the next hill taller than what your previous hill is. So let's change the angle of that a bit so I can see. There we go. Just a nice airtime hill. I'll bring it back down. I like the gradual making it steep. Alright. So we learned how to make track. Learn how to make an inversion. In all different inversions you can check in the menus, different roles. Non-inversions, like overbanked turns, helixes, things like that. Now what we're going to want to do is, now that you see the track starting to veer off this way from the station, so what you're going to want to do to correct that is we got to make a turn. So right now we're 1 meter above the ground. Let's get that up a little higher. Here we go. Now, if you want to make a simple turn, I mean, you can just turn it like that, but you'll hit some serious lateral G's. So to correct this issue, because if you've been on a roller coaster, you know turns don't go like that. Like I was saying, this is just for beginners. I'm not sure if you guys like been on roller coasters or have not. You just kind of like admire them, but you never dare ride them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bank the track. As you can see, you can bank it either way. So I want to bank it in this way. We'll go about, because we're carrying some serious speed coming down out of that, coming over this hill, coming down this hill, so we're carrying some serious speed. So I probably want that as steep as I can. What I like to do is I start one track straight, and then I'll turn it. Turn the track, maybe. There we go. And then if you want a really wide turn, I mean, I can make this a really wide turn. I think that's what we'll do. We'll leave it at a wide turn. Rolls. Just because I'm thinking about it real fast. No, that's not gonna work at all. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, anyway, okay. Whatever. No, okay. Okay. So now it looks like we're gonna clear that. So we'll place that one more track down. Now we're gonna want to straighten this out. Straighten out. Bring it back to 0. So you're flat. Now that we're perpendicular to the station, now what we're going to want to do is change the banking of it now. So we'll go about the same. And again, I make it a little wide to give yourself a little room in between the station, because right here is where your guests are going to enter, so I want to leave at least a little bit of room there. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Now this is kind of where it gets a little rough. You got to kind of like eyeball it, see where you want it. Right there would be where I want it, but you'll see it'll keep going that way. I don't want it to keep going. I want it to go straight. Now here's where we're going to add the brakes. There's 3 different type of brakes. These are your brakes. Friction brakes, they slow it down. Trim brakes, they slow it down mid-course just to trim the speed a little bit if you don't want to overshoot something so fast. That's what those trim brakes do. Block brakes, what they'll do is they allow you to run more than one train. What they do is act as a holding brake for additional trains to run. So we're going to use the friction brakes and the block brakes. So we're going to click on friction brakes, and this can also work with chain 2, but you come over here, settings, utility settings, your target speed. It's coming in hot, so we'll say 10. Deceleration rate. You want that? I don't know. We'll go here. And because you can add a catwalk, I'd add a catwalk too. Okay, then you place the brakes. I'd say 3's about right. What you're gonna want to do then, after that, is turn it. Now you can turn it without adding a bank to it, because you can now. Then what we'll do is, because I'm pretty sure that's going to slow down, make it a little smaller. These drive tires, they keep the train moving so it doesn't stop mid-track. So we're gonna probably add 2 of those, keep it moving. Let's see where we're at. Okay. See how here it says 6 meters, station's at 5 meters? I'll show you a little trick to that in a second. Okay, we'll make it a little longer now. Change it up. Here, I'm gonna go back in here and actually change this to keep it moving at about 7 miles an hour. I'll keep it about there. Okay, cool. This is where... crap. Hold on. There we go. Figured it out. What I'm gonna do is make this a little longer. Turn it to where it looks right. And then what you're going to want to do is just click this thing, it'll automatically connect it. There you go. One simple roller coaster. I actually kind of like this coaster. Now what you're going to want to do is start test. Watch it, and we'll go ahead and watch it. Sorry if I've been a little bit vague with this video. I've never done a tutorial like this before. I know how to run through this, so it's a little hard explaining. But let me know how I did down in the comments. Tell me if I went a little too fast, I didn't explain something. I'll try and make a better video of a different topic next time. But what should we name this coaster? Put it down in the comments what we should name this coaster. Here's a moment of truth and see if it would keep moving. Should keep moving. Now this is a little bit of a down slope. And we made it back to the station. Alright guys, so that's how to build a very simple roller coaster using all the tools I believe is necessary to build a full function roller coaster. Like I said, let me know what I should name this coaster, and if I like your name, I will change the name to it, and I'll feature you in my next video, giving you a shout out for picking the best name. Alright guys, until next time, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications to get more videos like this. Like, comment, share my channel with your friends, let everyone know what I'm about. And until next time, keep on keeping it, and deuces.